Holy shnikes, what a day in the market. Lot of selling today in the overall market. But it did come back late afternoon a little bit. I wanted to talk about Apple since it's a pretty big component of the S&P 500. It dropped over $3 today, which is about 2.3%. And what's interesting is on this 1-year chart, we're coming into this previous low, very close to this support level here at 129. The last couple of days here, as you can see, we're kind of bouncing off of this 130 level. And to me, if we can hold above 130, we might get a little bit of a bounce to the upside. But this 129 level is a concern if it breaks. If price doesn't hold above this previous low here, I'd say there's going to be some selling pressure to the downside. And that's just a daily chart. If we pull up a weekly chart and look at a longer term view, as you can see, the chart is pretty elevated still, even from its high it had back at the end of 21, early 22, at that 182 level. But if we break that low that I was just speaking of, that 129, we could easily fall much further. The next area of support would be around the 120 level, 115 to 120, somewhere in there. That would be the next area I'd be looking at. And of course, since Apple is a major component, a heavy weight in the S&P 500, the S&P will also follow suit in that direction. So the S&P closed down almost 1.5%. So basically, the entire move yesterday was negated by today's move. Let me pull up the hourly here. You can see how far we dipped earlier in the session, all the way down here to 37.64, and then the last couple hours started moving back up. That was a lot of look at all this selling. That was a lot of selling for the majority of the day, and then just a little bit of a bounce. So I'd be careful out there, cautiously trade, or just sit on the sidelines and watch the chaos.